Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call this public hearing to order. Can we please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today's hearing, our final public hearing, and it's specifically focused on the presentation of the tentative 2026 county budget. The purpose of this meeting is to hear public comments and questions related directly to the proposed budget, including revenues, expenditures, and financial priorities. To ensure we maintain an orderly and efficient meeting, we ask that all comments and questions remain limited to the budget presentation. We appreciate everyone's cooperation and participation in helping us make informed, responsible financial decisions for Lackawanna County. I would like to thank everyone who has worked on the budget, and special thanks to Dave Balzoni, our CFO, and Mary Jo Granahan, our budget director, along with my fellow commissioners for their time and effort spent on preparing the tentative 2026 budget. Does anyone from the public have any comments or questions limited to the budget presentation?
Joan Hodawana, Scranton. I don't have any questions, but I do have a few comments. First of all, I look forward to, when it's ready, the digital budget book for 2026. And I realize, that's not ready yet. But the other thing is, and I don't mean to be facetious, but maybe you better be doing this budget in pencil, since, so many balls are up in the air in terms of no federal government, no state budget, and everything else. So I simply assume that as things change over the course of the next few weeks and months, you may find it necessary to reopen the budget to adjust it accordingly. But I do think that the draft that we have right now is a very good faith effort. And I look forward to seeing the details of it when you have the digital budget book ready. That's all I have.
Thank you. Anyone else? So, unfortunately, our CFO, Dave Balzoni, is not here today, but you can always watch any of the previous budget hearings on ECTV on YouTube. In addition, we have the 2026 tentative budget presentation available online in the budget book. And we can also take any of your questions back to our budget team. I know Commissioner Shermack and Commissioner Gahn have worked very hard on this budget, and again know it inside and out. So if there's Commissioner Gahn, if you have any comments you'd like to add.
Yeah, just very briefly. I've given the same spiel at every one of the budget hearings, so I won't bore everybody with that again. But very proud of this budget because of where we were last year. Everybody who has been paying attention to the county's financial woes since January of 2024, when I came into office, would understand that the county last year was in a very precarious financial position. And in that position, $37 million structural deficit, $19 million in unpaid bills, we had to make very, very difficult decisions last year that, of course, were not popular, and that's been reported on all over the place for the last year and a half. What we can say this year, though, and what I've said at every budget hearing so far, is that we are now stable. We have stopped the free fall, and it's taken a lot of hard work and a lot of difficult decisions, but we're in a much better position. And the one thing, no matter what government you work in or what government you serve, whether it's city, school district, or county, when you look at your credit rating and you look at what the credit rating agencies are saying about your government and the position that it's in county government, they look at you and they give you a rating and say that you have either a positive outlook, a negative outlook, or a stable outlook. And for the last few years, the county's financial outlook has been negative, and that's not good. That signals to the banking institutions and to the broader community that we're not moving in the right direction. The credit rating agency recently gave the county a stable outlook. And I know that probably doesn't mean a lot to people throughout the county, but that's a big deal because that signals that we're doing the right thing, we're moving in the right direction, we're making the right decisions. They're not easy, they're not popular, but we're making sure that we move this county out of the abyss that we were in last year. So this budget is preliminary budget, has no tax increase. It not only is balanced, but there's over $500,000 surplus at this point, and we're extremely proud of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Gahn. Commissioner Sherman?
Basically the same thing I said the last few meetings. It's still a work in progress. I know we're almost to the end here, so if there's any final adjustments, they'll be made. And other than that, so far it looks good to me, and we're hoping for the best, and we'll continue working on budgets all throughout next year. So I'm good.
Thank you. And again, I'm happy to see that the 2026 budget does not include a tax increase, and I will continue to analyze the budget for potential revenue opportunities and expense savings, and I hope to find items that could help lower the tax burden on our taxpayers. And I'd like to thank everyone for coming and attending here today, and this hearing is adjourned. Hope you have a great day.
Thank you.